Deep within the lush, untamed rainforests of the Amazon, life pulses endlessly in every shadow and branch. While monkeys swing and birds cry above, something far more mysterious stalks the forest floor. A creature born of legend and fear, the star of nightmares. And the undisputed giant of its kind, a predator so massive, even venomous snakes fall victim to its ambush. Welcome to a world few dare to explore. Today, we come face to face with the largest spider on the planet, the Goliath Birdeater. Prepare yourself, this is no ordinary arachnid. Most spiders build webs to snare prey. Not the Goliath. This spider hunts on foot, relying on brute strength, stealth, and specialized senses. Despite having 8 eyes, its vision is poor. But it doesn't need sight to strike. Its legs are covered in thousands of ultra-sensitive hairs designed to detect even the slightest vibration in the air movement, breath, the rustle of a leaf. These signals ripple through the forest floor and arrive at the spider's legs just milliseconds apart, enough for it to triangulate the exact location of its next meal. And in the dead of night, when small mammals venture out to forage, the hunter is already waiting, perfectly camouflaged, perfectly still. Named after the towering warrior of biblical lore, the Goliath Birdeater is a record-breaking arachnid. When fully extended, its legs can span a staggering 28 centimeters, while its thick, muscular body grows up to 12 centimeters long, weighing over 150 grams. For scale, that's heavier than a baseball. Though the Southeast Asian huntsman may claim longer legs, no spider outweighs this jungle titan. The females? Even more formidable, often 50% larger than their male counterparts. But spotting one is no simple task. These spiders live secretive lives in the dense northern rainforests of South America, emerging only under the cover of night. Their domain? A tiny patch of forest floor centered around a burrow, often an abandoned rodent den, reinforced with silk. Yes, the Goliath can bite through human skin, and yes, it hurts. But for us, the effects are mild, a bit of swelling and discomfort, nothing more than a bee sting. Still, it's a bite you'd rather not test. But in a forest full of apex predators, the Goliath is no king. To survive, it must defend itself. At the mouth of its burrow, the Goliath spins a network of silk threads not to trap prey, but as a tripwire alarm system. Anything disturbing the threads triggers an instant response, including an unexpected visitor, the spearhead snake, one of South America's deadliest serpents. Sensing prey, the snake investigates the burrow. But the spider is already aware and ready. In a flash, the hunter becomes the hunted. The snake is overwhelmed, bitten, and subdued. Once again, the Goliath feasts. Few animals stir human imagination like the Goliath Birdeater. In local folklore, it's both feared and revered, a creature of shadow, protector of the forest, or omen of misfortune. Its sheer size and eerie silence make it a perfect villain in myths, and over the years, it's earned a reputation far beyond reality. Despite its fearsome look, the Goliath is not aggressive toward humans, and bites are incredibly rare. In fact, scientists now study this spider's venom and silk for potential medical applications, from pain relief to regenerative materials. Yet, for most who see it in the wild, the feeling is the same: awe tinged with terror. Because when a creature seems pulled from the edge of nightmare, one sudden leap, and then pain. The Goliath strikes with devastating force, driving its 2.5 km long fangs the size of a kitchen matchstick deep into its prey. Its venom, while not the most lethal in nature, is more than enough to immobilize small animals. Geckos, mice, lizards all fall helpless. The spider drags the subdued victim back to its lair, where the real horror begins. Instead of chewing, the Goliath injects a digestive enzyme that liquefies the insides of its prey. The spider then sucks out the nutrient-rich soup, leaving behind an empty husk of bones and skin. When threatened, the spider rears up on its hind legs, making itself look larger and more menacing. It hisses, warning predators to back off. If the threat persists, the Goliath unleashes its most irritating weapon, urticating hairs. It rubs its legs together, launching thousands of microscopic barbed bristles into the air. If these get into an enemy's eyes, nose, or throat, they cause severe itching, burning, and even temporary blindness. It's often more than enough to make even the hungriest predator lose its appetite. Cleanliness matters even for spiders. After feeding, the Goliath clears out the remains, tidying its lair for the next ambush. And if left undisturbed, it will rein in that burrow for decades. Females can live up to 25 years, making them some of the longest living invertebrates on Earth. Males, sadly, live much shorter lives, often just a few years. Still, with its quiet existence, ruthless hunting skills, and effective defense, the Goliath has no natural enemies in its prime. This 8-legged monster is here to stay. From ambushing snakes to liquefying prey, the Goliath Birdeater is a living legend of the Amazon. A giant in size and a master of survival. If you enjoyed this encounter with one of nature's most formidable spiders, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more unforgettable wildlife stories. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild,